What is the recovery process like after mommy makeover surgery? In fact, the techniques used to correct the deformities in a woman's body after childbirth can affect the individual's recovery process. Again, since recovery processes are planned individually, the recovery period for a woman who has had a twin pregnancy is often not the same as for a woman who has had a single birth. The reason for this is that with childbirth, the abdominal muscles inside start to gradually separate. When the baby creates its own space, the muscles that have separated during this process do not return to being as tight as before once the birth is completed. Since this separation is greater in twin pregnancies, the need to stitch the muscles surgically actually makes the recovery process a bit more delicate. Again, as I mentioned, although recovery times after all surgical procedures can vary from person to person, and depending on the techniques of the facility where you receive care, most of the time, a woman who has experienced motherhood tends to have a much easier and faster recovery process compared to other women. I see this very often in my patients. For some reason, we often observe that the resilience of women who have given birth also increases. If the techniques used during the surgical stages, apart from abdominal muscle repair, are good, then after most surgical procedures, patients experience much more minimal and much easier recovery and pain processes. I hope my video has been helpful. Let's meet again in the comments.